Hello everyone, my name is Wade Wallaby, and welcome back to another documentary stream. Today we'll be talking about the Mars Polar Lander. Now, if you never heard of the Mars Polar Lander, that's okay, because pretty much it's a failed mission. Um, but yeah, reason why I talk about this is I just had it in my head, and I decided one did heck just talk about it. So the Mars Polar Lander was a probe that was launched in 1990s or somewhere in 1998 or 99ish. Before before I even was born. I was born on January 5th, 20 no, January no, January 15, 2001. And apparently the lander was actually an early development of the Phoenix Insight landers. Um Instead of the circle solar panels, it used a generic solar panel. It had like it popped out, and if you look at it, if you just press in Wikipedia, you can find it. It's really different. There's an animation in YouTube that's actually from 2006. It's really old video. Literally, it's from 2006, and it shows that it was supposed to work. Um, it's really cool music on there. It's Hoodoo in style for some reason. So yeah, go check it out. I even may even put in a link in later, but I'll probably forget. Who knows? Um, so the Mars Polar Lander is a very interesting. What it was doing is a polar lander. It was exactly like the Phoenix lander. Instead, it was supposed to land at the South Pole. Now we don't get to find it. We can have it. Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter has not found it yet. So it makes no sense because if it is a lander, it should like maybe even some debris. I mean, the engine shut off, so it might have been a large explosion, but there has to be some debris scattered around on the surface. If it hit, it didn't explode up at the surface. It exploded probably on on the surface when it hit the ground too hard because immediately after it would detach the parachute, the engines thought it was already landed because apparently the guidance computer was targeting the landing legs and it thought it was landed for some reason. I don't know why they should have thought about that, but for some reason it glitched for some reason. But supposedly, the Marsport lander also had friends on board, which I don't kind of get because they're impactors, but I'm gonna have to look at because it's ridiculous. And if you look, there's also two missions. There's like Insight with Marco A, Marco B, or yeah. Um, all right, let's see. It's a very odd lander, but it did have some cool advantages. It had a microphone. It did not look like a microphone, but apparently it was supposed to have a microphone. We never had any microphones. That was the only lander that had a microphone. Reason why I don't know, just to hear it. It doesn't even look like a microphone like this. It's like a chip. I don't know how it senses it, but it's a microphone. Probably kind of bit, cheap, but still, hey, I mean, it won't sound much, but you're gonna have to crank it up really high on the tu- on the gain because you probably can barely. The sounds on Mars will probably sound like very light, very smooth. Now, if you were talking, which you couldn't unless if you had a speaker, like a Bose speaker, one of these I have, and then put this microphone and see sound would travel on Mars, since of course it has an atmosphere. Anything that has a pressure would have a tiny bit of sound. If you were on a spacesuit and there was a rocket coming down, you would hear it. Barely, but you could still hear it. You can hear the vibrations and maybe some vibrations affecting your helmet, causing some sound waves, which, unless if it's tight, but still, you would hear it. Um, because there's an atmosphere. Now, if you were in a habitat, that's different. Sounds may travel, but I think they would not become amplified. You see, it's going to be this is my theory. All right, if you're in habitat and a rocket comes down, your atmosphere is 33% of oxygen. That's the minimum amount of a person without suffering hypoxia. Too much and you'll die from hyperoxia. Your cells just, I don't know, explode or something like that. It's just really screwed up. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You'll die. Too much oxygen. Yeah. Because I think the lungs can't handle it, and they're like, no. Um, it's a very, very cool and very. And there was also this was called a lot of satellites, and this was in 1990s when I think it was Bush or Clinton. I don't know. I probably got them wrong. Um, they wanted to have a probe, lander, and orbiter. Now this was called. Now that's had the Mars Climate Orbiter, which sadly it. Well, I mean, if it did fail, we did get the best camera ever, which was the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, which is still operating today. It has the best camera with the best images, the close-up high-resolution cameras you can find as a cameraman. It takes the best pictures. The camera is literally the size of me. Actually, maybe a little bit bigger, but yeah, exactly, maybe size of me. That's how big. Yeah, and focusing down. That's how good it is. There's also colored and just for low resolution, it uses color right strip, and it uses. You could see if you go on Google Maps, if you go on Mars, you can find some strips which are from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. I know that. I think if I'm wrong, it's okay, but if I'm right, it's right because I've seen that before. I don't know how they made the. If you go to Endeavor Critter, I think you. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, it had All right, let's take a look at here. All right, so it was mission was 334 or 334 days. Let's see. Launch date January 3rd, 1999. Lost contact December 3rd, 1999. Declared January 17th, 2000. Failure at landing. It's really microphone. Yep, here it is. Mars microphone. It doesn't look like a microphone. It literally looks. It's basically the size of my hand. Um, that's compared to this. That's small. It had a robotic arm. It also had a wind sensor. Of course, that's the typical. It has some good images right there. There are some good images on here. It's really beautiful when you look at it. Wow. Check it out. You gotta look at these pictures. They're awesome. Wow. They're from Wikipedia, so yeah. Wow, so shiny. So all that gold foiling. I mean, yeah. All right, so here's the properties. There is a surface stereo imager, which pops out immediately. Um, yeah, the solar wings. Yeah, medium gain. I thought there was a high. Oh, meteorology mast, which makes me confused. Propellant tank, auxiliary solar panels, which are on the side. Gas analyzer. Basically, oh yeah, Mars descent imager. Logan. Oh, there was supposed to be a Mars descent imager. I don't think it worked. Meteorology submast. I mean, it was. Where's the microphone? I don't know where the microphone is. Probably somewhere in there. Um, but yeah, it was exactly robotic arm camera. Huh. Ooh, I believe this is. Yeah, it's exactly like. Oh yeah, there's the Mars descent imager. I mean, it. Now, if you go to compared to Phoenix, which is at the North Pole, which was very successful. Apparently, it was in 2007. How I know that? It's magic. Let me see. I think it was 2007. It was launched. Yeah, launch date August 4th, 2007. The Phoenix lander was at the North Pole of Mars. Polar lander was at the South Pole. I tried looking for it. I can't. I'm not going to be the only one. I can't believe they can't find it already. That's just sad. And this guy has circle solar panels instead of one of those flap solar panels. And it detected laser. It used beam of yeah vertical beam. And yeah, it's really ooh, wow, that's beautiful. Um, ooh, oh, there's back show. Oh, crikey! Oh no, I screwed things up. I'm gonna have to hang on. I'm gonna have to put this away. All right, I'm gonna have to. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to set that down for a bit. I accidentally exited out, and I'm gonna have to go back. It's probably a simple way to do it, but I just can't right now. In the meantime, so yeah, it's apparently a very, very interesting. Um, Let me go back to Phoenix. Okay. So on November 2nd, 2008, it was the last contact. Landing date May 25th, 2008, not 18. Actually, it lasted for a month. Actually, end of mission declared. Oh, hold on. Declared May 24th, 2010. Last contact November 2nd, 2008. Oh, wow, that actually ended really fast. Like a few weeks it lasted. That is just. Wow. Don't you think they should have? Ooh, I have no. Okay, Phoenix deployed image the MET weather mask and holds the wind string. Oh, I thought so. Not so. Sorry, all. Ooh, Paramana. Welcome to the North Pole. Oh, there's no Santa here. Oh, yeah, they actually named them rocks. And if you go to the North Pole, it's really weird. What's up? Oh, man. Oh, hello. Oh, that's before and after. 10 years. Holy crap. I don't know what that. I don't know why. It's like right after. Okay, so. What's that? Heat shield? Oh, yeah. Wow. I wonder why there's debris popping around on there. Wow. So yeah, there was one cool documentary I found. It was really cool. So let me just bring this up again, which sounds better instead of that background noise. Yeah, yeah, the yeah the surface is really weird. Now compared to Insight, which is active today, it's just like Phoenix, but without the pop out mast. It has the arm. There's two cameras on Insight. One of them that is permanent. That look, you know, they're all colored, which is really cool. I like it when they use all full high resolution color because you really color makes sense instead of black and white, which they usually use on pretty much the old landers. Before InSight was Mars 2012. Hold on. Curiosity rover. Gosh darn it. Wow, that was Curiosity rover. Sorry, that was nonsense. What am wow, I'm stupid. Oh my god, wow. That was just got my history a little bit wrong there. It's pretty staying. So yeah. Oh, I haven't finished. Oh my god, I am so okay. So the polar lander also had probes on. Oh my goodness, I didn't know you could touch those. Okay. Oh yeah. So here are the Deep Space Two. It was. Oh yeah, NASA project. Oh yeah, new TikTok. So I mean, I I have no words of describing this. I mean, to be fair, this was weird. All right, I'll just give you an example. Now, these probes are supposedly last about um I think there is a power. Oh, oh, they even know where impact site is. So these probes are really, really. Oh my god, they're so tiny. Okay, I'll just show you how tiny they are. There's actually an image of a lady with it showing it. It's really small. It's like a freaking baseball. Not baseball. A football that I don't know, but it's the size. Okay. I'll just give you a reference. It's about the size. Maybe on my space shuttle. Maybe, but a bit smaller, a bit lower. It's golden. It's like I think copper. Looks like copper, but I think it's gold. Might be very expensive. If it is gold. It might be gold because so it could actually looks like metal. Might be metal because it might be more stable. Now it's really weird. It had a probe. Now they were okay. It had no parachutes, and to be the weirdest thing that really scares me, not scares me, but like make me, I don't know, confused in the meantime, is that they don't have parachutes. Yeah. They suppose, yeah, there's a good reference. They supposedly don't have any I um oh, sun sensor. I didn't know there was sun sensor, which makes sense. They're supposedly not supposed to. Yeah, they last for like a little while and then they just die. Um. Okay, so supposedly these two probes come in a shell, but the problem is that I don't know how it detaches from there, and then I'm just don't have no words. No words. And this is weird. I give you that. It's weird. It it's cool. I mean, I I'm just shocked. All right. As a master of rockets, I can't wrap my I guess I need Scott Manley. I think I need him. He's gonna explain much more better because I don't think he's maybe he has, but still, no one talk barely nobody talks about these probes. Maybe because they were so ridiculous. But still, I really need to know what, why. I mean, they were small. They had to be extremely cheap. You could probably just build one yourself and hey, look, like really show it to a freaking NASA. It's like really, we already had those and they failed. So don't even think about it. Oh, actually, they're the same. By the way, this same thing as it does is it what it does is it. I'm just gonna remove the heat shield. Um, enter aerosol. I'm guessing when it hits the ground, supposedly it hammers itself with a pin. Very small thing. Very similar to the Insight one. Apparently, now we know that if this does actually work, it's going to get stuck and it's going to pop out. I'm just saying. I mean, hey, it's probe. There's no cameras on it, but there's a sun sensor, which but um, be very fantastic to have a camera on there. But hey, wow, it's really small, but it's really, it must be really tough. I'm guessing that the heat shield stays on and then it pops out. It's just, I can't, it can't just land. Oh my god, I can't wrap my head around it. Maybe a mission failure spacecraft. Each probe was entered a protective aeroshell. They roll They rode to Mars on board another spacecraft. Mars for lander. Upon arrival, reasons back shells were released from the main spacecraft, plummeting through the atmosphere, hitting the planet's surface over 590 feet per second. On impact, each shell was designed to shatter as a graceful size probe, as a gape grapefruit sized probe was to upon arrival near the South Pole region on Mars. The bacteria sized shells were released on main, coming through the atmosphere, hanging the plants over for about. Oh, I just read that. Punched the soil in two parts. The lower part, called the force body, is designed to penetrate over 2 feet, 0 inches into the soil. The upper part of the probe aft body was designed to remain, I'm going to say over 17.9 meters per second, 590 feet per second, 2 feet, 0.6 meters or 2 feet 0 inches in the soil. And the upper part of the probe, aft body, was designed to remain the surface in order to ratio data of the Mars Global Surveyor spacecraft in around Mars. The Mars Global Surveyor would act as a relay ordered to send data back. Okay. Doesn't explain how it lands. It shatters. Oh my god, this is. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at this. It's just. What? How? You've seen Beagle 2 lander? Oh, that was after that. That was 2003 or 5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. And we already used it on the Insight lander, which is the same thing, but instead it's bigger and it's popping out. I'm sorry. I'm kind of sad about that. But yeah, it failed because the lander failed, so I'm guessing all of it failed. Yeah, it's probably ran out of battery already. Hey, if it's designed to land, maybe it survived. Oh man, it's just wow. That's just wow. So yeah. Oh, not cause of the failure. Yeah, we still don't know. I may have bounced on impact. Yeah, the whole mission failed. Um, but there were two, which both of them failed. But then you got the freaking Mars Opportunity and Spirit. Oh yeah, that long rover lasted so many years. It was 16 years. Has to be because I've been around when it was launched. Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. So, um, yeah, I am shocked. It's an impactor, but if it's an impactor, it should be destroyed. But New Millennium Project, a flight test advanced technologies. Yep. But yeah, go check it out for yourself. I don't have much information, but there are some images. Oh, but shortly right after, the Mars lander was a very not successful. Sad. Hmm. Oh wow. So yeah, it'd be cool if I can if there is a add-on for Orbiter 2016 and I can make it, actually happen. What? Oh dear, Phoenix, are you okay? You're off the map. I hope you're alright. And then you can actually click on the sector. I think there are sectors. Oh no, Charlie. What? Oh! What am I even doing? There's a monster around here. It's a cute little. Okay. Um. It's a cute little fox. All right. Um. Um. If you have any questions, please comment below. Um. If you liked it, like it. Um. I'm not gonna say the rest. You know what the drill. You've seen it before. I'm not gonna ask because that's why I don't do it. But yeah. um, yeah. There's a little story behind that little long gone probe that barely anyone cares about because it was a failure. But I don't know why I'm interested in it because hang on, nobody has found it. Nobody has found the mysterious lander that landed a long time ago from 1999. So dramatic. Long gone. Long gone. Long. Okay, that's enough. Thank you. No, and if anybody knows, if you watch the show 911, do I look like Buck? A lot of people say I look like him and sound like him, but I look more better than him, like more handsome. Um, please put in the comments below. I am basically smarter than him. I don't know if the real him, but all I can tell, I'm pretty much know about this small little parts. You know, so sad when people just, especially teachers. I ask about Opportunity Rover, and she's like, "Oh, you got out the hole." I'm like, "This is sad. I love this, and you don't care." This world is just screwed up. Um, yeah. Have an enjoyable day. It's been raining for a long time. It's like wow, it's like been raining so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. Show shame, show shame. Um, yeah, it's been a rough time. Yeah, it's really muggy. So I guess that's it. See you guys next documentary stream or gaming stream, which I usually do documentaries because it's normal. But if you all right now, obvious. Okay, see you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Um, goodbye. Seriously. Bye.